Stories, Coffee with Cannon, Backyard Beverage. It's just a beautiful day, and I'm sitting in the yard, and I wanted to talk to you guys, see if I can drag any of you guys in here from across the pond. You guys have been so good. Your prayers and kind words have been good during my recovery from my surgery, and it's great to be here. And I haven't jumped in the pool yet, though. The pool looks pretty inviting, doesn't it? Where is everybody? I don't see anyone yet. Oh, there's the first one, Mary. Hey, there he is. Hi, Mary. Good to see you guys. Doesn't it look beautiful? I mean, the yard looks beautiful today. I'm really appreciating the sun. It's a little bit of a struggle for me right now to walk. I'm walking like with a cane. And hello, Kathy Bates. How are you? But look, I'm not complaining. It's part of the rehab, but it's Lorna McKenzie. Every day I'm getting a little bit better. That's for sure. You know, and I don't want this all to be about me and my recovery. But again, I so appreciate you guys and your well wishes. It's definitely giving me the proverbial kick in the ass to get up and get out. And you know, I walked a little bit today. It hurts to walk, but I got to get out there, and I got to start doing my PT, as they call it, physical therapy. So I'm doing it, and I'm getting out there. Just right. Getting old sucks, but you look great, bro. Thank you. You're right. It does suck. And you guys, I know that if you listen to the show, you know this is my second hip. I had a hip replacement over 3 years ago. And you know something, Rachella Pranzo, thank you, and Pete. You guys are two of my biggest benefactors here, two of my biggest supporters. Thank you so much for all you do. Thank you for the card that you sent me. It's very much appreciated. You know, look, I'm very thankful my wife and my son have been around to help me get around, because doing stuff like putting your socks on, which of course you take for granted, is so painful. And I'm like, oh, I'm screaming, putting my socks on, you know. Sherilyn Schaffner, thank you. Abby, take your time, Bill. We want you to heal up perfectly. Thank you so much, guys. And yeah, I mean, look, you love life. You want to be active. You want to be out there. You want to do things that you enjoy. And Rachella, you had a hip done. Wow. I tell you, I didn't remember that it was this painful. Like I thought, you know, I guess stuff like pain, you forget about it. Like, oh, that wasn't bad. But now, Pauline Buckles, thank you so much for the card you sent. I love the card with the guitar on the front. It was beautiful, very inspirational. And when I opened it, I was like very touched by it. Thank you so much. It was very appreciated. Dan won. Wow, Bill, looking good, but the pool looks better. That's for sure. One of these days, I'll actually go in my damn pool, you know. I'll go in my pool. My son came home from Denver, and he just left, and he had to go to some thing for work in Albany, some seminar. My son's in cybersecurity, so he had to go to Albany and meet with all his workers, and he works remotely, so I don't think he's ever met the other people that he works with. Isn't that strange? It's a strange world we live in these days, right? You don't meet the people you work with till like a long time after you actually got hired. I think he's been with this company over 2 years now, and I don't think he's ever met the people he actually works with. Let me just bring this down a little bit. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. So how's everyone doing? Kathy Bates, thank you. I got like these bees flying around. Yeah, Pete, I'm going to get in the pool. You know, I'm just, right now I still have that, I don't know if you got anyone that's ever had surgery recently. They don't use real stitches. They actually glue. They glue it shut, which is crazy, right? So I got glue and then a piece of tape over it. So I don't know really if I should be going in the pool yet. I got to talk to my hip surgeon, you know. 48 folks in the chat, 25 thumbs up. Let's get those thumbs up to equal the chat, and let's drag you people over from across the pond. I haven't seen, where's Andy the Gabby Cabby? I know he's been busy on the air. I've seen him coming on the air, but I haven't seen him here. I miss that guy. What a hell of a nice guy, right? You guys, some of you guys are fans of Andy the Gabby Cabby, and he's a great guy. Kathy Bates. I always think of Norman Bates, Kathy. Lynn S. Messer, Lynn, I'm feeling better every day. I can't say I'm ready to go run a marathon, but I'm feeling better every day. And that's all I can do. Yeah, the doctor prescribed sitting poolside. Unfortunately, I can't sit poolside and have a glass of Cabernet right now. They told me to lay off the wine for now, which I'm doing, Last time when I had this surgery, it's crazy, but I lost 25 pounds. So I know I'm going to lose weight this time. And if I lose 25 pounds, that'll be great. But last time I actually dipped below 200 pounds for the first time since I was in the police academy. I dropped to 198 pounds last time. And when I went into the police academy in 1985, I weighed 195. And that was the last time I ever weighed below 200 pounds. But luckily, like when I retired, I actually retired in 2011, which was 27 years. I weighed 215. So 20 pounds over a 27-year police career, that's not so bad, right? And then, Liam, good to see you, Liam. Keeping the streets safe of New York is Liam. Yeah, so 20 pounds over a 27-year police career. Kelly Walk, hi, Sergeant Bill, looking good. Take your time. You're doing amazingly well. Pain, no doubt. Thank you, guys. I tell you, it's nice doing these shows from the yard by my pool because I don't have to be inside by the computer. I'm sitting in a nice lawn chair. I got my back and I'm relaxed. I feel the sun on me and it's just beautiful. It's so nice to do this. And where's all my folks from across the pond? I'm not seeing Karen Kennedy, hello. Where's all the Irish and the English and the Australians? Where are they today? Maybe 12 noon is a little early for them. But someone like that lives to my right, I'm pointing this way. They have a dog business, that's like a dog grooming business. And I don't know, but all of a sudden I'm hearing chickens from their yard. So they must be raising chickens. And I didn't know for sure if in my neighborhood, if you're allowed to have chickens. I don't know. Most neighborhoods have zoning of what you can. JT, England here, Bill. Good to see you back and looking well. Thank you, JT. Cheshire, England, beautiful. All you guys, Moonlight View, sorry in California, but love you. Thank you, Moonlight View. Susie Q. Chicken laws. No, I don't know what the zoning is. I know where I grew up in Long Island. You weren't allowed to have chickens. But now here, I guess, look, so you can see I got hat head right now, but I need the hat to block off the sun, but that's okay. Yeah, so, people want to have chickens so they can have fresh eggs and all that other stuff, but chickens make a lot of noise, as you guys know. Bark, 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 right? So, Tara Ellis, hello. 114 in Phoenix, Arizona. Oh my God. You'd cook like an egg in a frying pan, right? Jerry Piskowski, good morning from Southern Cal. Southern Cal, beautiful. California. That San Diego area, I was there probably 10, 15 years ago. La Jolla, it is so beautiful. Mission Beach. But, just gorgeous. And the weather in San Diego is probably the best weather. And I'm going to go out on a limb here, probably the best weather in the world. Just incredible, incredible weather. And I think, what people do in California, and maybe this is a problem, is that because the weather's so good and they actually have public bathrooms and public showers near the beach, people will buy a van that doesn't necessarily even run. And they just move it from side to side. They live in the van and then they get free showers and free bathrooms right by, and they live very cheaply. But there's a lot of homeless people in California because of the weather. And I guess, you know, in New York, you couldn't really live out on the street because you got that winter weather, which is horrendous, you know. Susie Q. I love that tune. Who is that? The Creedence Clearwater Revival, Susie Q. That's where that comes from. So guys, what's new out there in the land? I fell a little far behind. Miss Kurt Cobain, Marilyn Manetta, good to see you, Marilyn. Nikki Bella, it's 80 here, very hot. What's new? I know last night Phil and I did a show. It was the first show in a week, and I just wanted to get on the air. I missed it so much, and I sort of felt like I was falling behind. But that Gonzalo Perez case, just horrendous. The prisoner that killed the family of 5. And every time I talk about that case, it's Dawn Marie getting better every day. Pauline Ra back with therapy. Yeah, I got to get in the pool. I keep talking about it, but Mrs. Kurt Cobain, Erin, new search for Harmony Montgomery. Well, Duty Ron was covering some new missing person case of some young man. I didn't really watch it, but it seems like every day there's another missing person case somewhere in this country. Antonio, good to see you, buddy. Dawn Marie, Abby, or Dawn, if I missed the notification, sorry. Nikki Bella, Jerry Piaskowski, Mets or Yankees, Jets or Giants. I've always been a Yankee fan and a Jet fan. So it's sort of like Jet. I grew up on Long Island, so I was a Jet fan from the Joe Namath days. Joe Namath was drafted, I think, in 1964-65. And at the time, he received the biggest bonus in pro football history. He got a $450,000 signing bonus. And at the time, that was like the most money. Now, forget it. These guys, I think it's Patrick Mahomes, has a contract, I think, that will make him a billionaire at the end of his career. It's just insane, you know. Buffalo Bills, Mrs. Kurt Cobain, you know something? I have a soft spot in my heart for the Buffalo Bills, even though they're in the same division as the Jets, because I went to college in Buffalo, as you guys know. I told you I went to Buff State College on 1300 Elmwood Avenue in Buffalo, New York. And the Bills fans were such huge fans of the Bills. And they, you know, a huge rivalry of the Bills, of course, was the New York Jets. And it seemed every time when I was in Buffalo that the Bills played the Jets, they beat them, at least when I was there. And now the Bills are seriously one of the top teams in the NFL, which is great to see because Buffalo is such a tight-knit, close community. And I always thought one of the reasons it's that way is because it's horrendous weather. The weather in Buffalo, it's always overcast, and the winters are exactly... Oh, you went to school at UB. University of Buffalo is the huge SUNY. I went to the college, which is the smallest school, but a good school. But I think UB has a law school, a medical school. It's just like, you know, when I turned my back and didn't go out to Eastern Long Island for a while, and Stony Brook University grew from this small SUNY to this gigantic college that now has a medical center, a medical school. Just, it's incredible when I went out there how much that SUNY at Stony Brook on Eastern Long Island has grown. I guess having huge university and colleges helps the community grow up around the schools. Great thing. Guys, if you're not subscribed to this channel, I don't know why you wouldn't be. Go on our YouTube, hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, ring that bell. And if you want to join us, support us, our Patreon. We have 3 different levels. And if you want to join our channel, you can see the folks in the green font in the chat. They're channel members of our YouTube. You can join our YouTube channel, and that would be very much appreciated. We have five, count them, levels in our YouTube channel. So, Wendy, thank you guys. You know, it's funny, you know, when something health-wise happens, it sort of, I mean, obviously throws you off, but it's, like, I don't mind putting it out there. I really don't. I mean, we all have stuff that goes wrong and goes right with us, and I don't mind sharing it, but sometimes I'm uncomfortable making it about myself. Oh, really, Bill? That's all you ever do? No, but I do sometimes. But again, I appreciate all you guys and your support, the prayers, the prayer emojis, all of those things, the cards, the kind words, very much important. And my buddy Phil, my co-host, he did some great little tributes on the air, and he's becoming pretty damn good at going on the air. Phil, you know, he's a natural talker. You know, being Italian, and he can talk with his hands a lot too. But he's a natural talker, and he did some great little tributes while I was laid up, and I appreciate that also. 83 guys in the chat. Let's get, we got to hit the 100 mark here. We're at 17 minutes. Hi, Bill. So glad to see you getting stronger. Thank you. Thank you so much. Kim Alliston, continued prayers for you, Sergeant Bill. Thank you. Abby, I like Phil. Yeah, we love Phil. Susie Q. Yeah, Phil did a great job. He keeps you posted. Phil's all over Brooklyn, right? Straight out of Brooklyn, Phil Grimaldi. So important. You know, I was only in the hospital, Janice, a day and a half. So last Monday I was in, and I thought they were going to keep me and make me stay over an extra day. But I was only in a day and a half, and they actually released me. That can sometimes be a double-edged sword. I mean, if you have someone home to take care of you, that's great. But if there isn't, it's probably a good idea to stay in the hospital. But I had someone home. My young son, Jake. Jake is my son. He's 27. He's a film editor. And when you guys watch our show, when the intro, the trailer, Jake made that. Jake edited that. He's a brilliant editor. He's going to do big things. And so I'm glad to have him in the family. But you know something? You would think that you go to your son, you say, hey, could you edit for me? Yeah, Dad, no problem. He gives me a bill, though, you know. Nothing's for free. Even with your own kids, I try to remind them, didn't you guys, do I have to remind you guys that I paid for your college? That you are college loanless, you know? That you don't have a loan because of Dad and Mom? Dad working 3 jobs? Tears should be running down your face right now. But they're not. But he still gave me a bill, but that's all right, you know? Kelly Walk, my social media feeds are inundated with missing, presumed murdered. Crime soap opera, laughing out loud. Chef lady, we're at 89. We got to hit 100, guys. What's going on with all the? I didn't see anyone today from Australia. We got to get the Australians. Australia must be pretty damn hot now, right? RDNA say, hey Bill, I had both hips replaced. You'll be fine. Thank you. Well, now I had both. Now I have 2. Double hip, you know. We know it's a different world, Abby. Dawn Marie, good to see Dawn Marie here. Good to see all you guys, you know. It's become such a nice community we have. And I include the community of Duty Ron. A lot of you guys that are in my community actually came from Duty Ron's community. And I really appreciate all you guys. And it's so nice to me to see you guys talking to each other, becoming friends with each other. It's a great thing, you know. Pauline says, Jake gave you a bill, and you raised him right. Yeah, I guess so. Uh, he knows how to make money, right? So yeah, that's good. But hey, that's great. Abby, beautiful Steph, Dawn Marie, we love it over here. You're awesome, Bill. Thank you, Dawn Marie. We're at 88. We're in the 90s. What happened? 91. Let's get to 100, guys. 91, 91. 92, 92. 92 in the chat. 92 thumbs up. Great to see you guys. It's pretty hot out here. Luckily, I always... Lee Perry, I came from duty, Ron. He sent us to support you. Yeah, that goes back to that blue. We're both blue, NYPD blue, and he's helped me a lot with the podcast. He's helped me a lot with helping develop my audience. And Duty Ron, I can't say enough about him. He's been very generous in teaching me how to do this whole podcast thing over YouTube. Probably for like 2 years. We've had this podcast for over 3 years now. But if you believe it or not, for like 2 years, we were in the wrong place. We really weren't focusing on YouTube, which is really the only place you should be. You can get it monetized and you get a bigger audience. We were on all, as you guys know, we're on all the listening sites. You can go on Spotify, you can go on, I can't even think of all the ones, Google. There's like 9 listening sites. If you go on Anchor, we're on 9, but that doesn't really help you build a big audience, although we have over 1 million listens on that. But it doesn't help you it's not as, I almost knocked the stand over. It doesn't help as much as being on YouTube, which is where the big audience, where you want the audience to be. Judith Lyons, praising Duty Ron. Yeah, Duty Ron's a great guy. I don't know if he's been on the air today. He usually goes on around 2:30. Richella, how is Eastern Long Island today? You going to the beach yet today, Richella? Long Island Sound. I see. One of the things I'm seeing on Long Island that I didn't see as a kid, there's been a lot of sharks and a lot of dolphins showing up off the shore of Long Island. I never used to see that as a kid. Now it seems like there's shark all over Long Island. They showed a huge shark recently off the coast of Point Lookout. In fact, it almost got beached, and there was video of it online. Chatting Ability is the best on here with the lives. Thanks, Abby. When I first doing these lives, when I would go into the yard and chat, I was like, oh, how am I gonna do a half hour, 45 minutes? How am I gonna spend that much time? And then it became easy. I just talked to you guys. It's like having a conversation. And as I started doing it more and more, I was like, wow, this isn't that hard. And Kim Allison, Sergeant Bill, the weather really hot in the UK today, which is unusual. Yeah, isn't the UK overcast a lot and cool, right? Kathy Bates, 104. Mary Martins, your pool is so clear. That took a couple of weeks for that to happen, We have what I call a shark swim through the outdoor theater at Jones Beach. You must have been part of the show there. Huh. JT, do you think that Don Trump will get back in there in 2020? I can't believe they're still going after him so much. Trump is such a divisive. Antonio, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Sergeant Bill, you are NYPD tough. Thank you, Antonio. You're the man. Appreciate it. I just think that I wish that someone else would run, to tell you the truth. I wish Ron DeSantis from Florida, I wish he would be the candidate. I just think Trump is a divisive candidate, and the other side just hates him so much, they'll go to totally unusual means to get him unelected. It's sort of sad, but that's what's gonna. So I hope he doesn't run. Diana Krause, I think in the deepest end our pool is about 8 feet, 7 or 8 feet, and over here it's it's like 3.5. Abby, everyone's encouraging me, jump in your damn pool. Why are you sitting there with not going in the pool? Maybe one of these days I'll make a video and I'll dive in the pool live, you know. Marilyn Mineta, that's exactly who I want, Ron DeSantis. I love Ron DeSantis. I think he's great. And I hope that Trump doesn't run, but puts his support behind Ron DeSantis. I think Ron would be great, you know. JT, he says he likes Donald Trump. That's great. You know, I don't want to get like too political on here. There's people that love Donald Trump. There's people that hate Donald Trump. And look, I hope there is a change. I've never seen the economy go down this fast. I mean, I'm looking at my 401k. I'm like, oh my God. They said it lost like 20% in the last, what did they say? It's in bear market territory. It's really scary, you know. You have all this retirement money that you're like, oh, one day I'm going to have really, I'll be on easy street. And then all of a sudden you start losing it and you're like, whoa. Charlotte Ann found her in her dad's house. I'm not sure what that's referring to. Wow, look at that. We had 111 in the chat, 109, thumbs up. Antonio, yeah, hasn't been this bad since 1981. It's, you know, the funny thing about the stock market is, though, it always comes back. You just have to have the time to recoup your losses. But if you just get out and try to time it, you never seem to time it correctly, you know. So I'm gonna ride it out, I guess, you know. Write it out. I was supposed to go to Florida at the end of the month, but I'm not going to be able to because you're not supposed to fly on a plane that soon after surgery because of blood clots and stuff. So I'm probably going to go, you know, sometime in maybe July or August just to look at something. I want to rent something during the blood clots, Antonio. That's one of the reasons you're not supposed to fly after surgery. So you got to give it a little bit more time. I asked the surgeon. Yeah, it's true with the stock market, you know, but I'm going to hang in there. We'll see what happens, you know. Hopefully it'll come back, you know. Oh, by the way, you know, I don't know if I told you guys, I have an Acura 2019 SUV. It's a Acura RDX, and I was overdue to return it because I leased it, you know, and but I couldn't return it because they didn't have a car for me, you know. So I extended the lease for 2 months, and I called my Acura salesman. I said, you know, I ordered the car. Is the car coming? So he said yesterday the car is on its way from the factory, and it looks like you're going to get a new 2022 Acura RDX, which I'm going to lease. So I'll turn my car in, which has low mileage. I was almost ready to buy my lease because I don't know if any of you other guys have experienced this. You can't buy a car right now. There's no cars. My son's trying to buy a new car. They don't have any. And he tried to buy one in Denver. He tried to buy one here. There's no cars. So it's like, I've never seen this before either. It's inexplicable. And it's the whole supply chain. The same thing that's bringing us the shortage of baby formula is bringing us the shortage of no cars, you know. So, no, you can't, there's no cars right now, Antonio. So, but they just called me and said that they had ordered a 2022 Acura RDX for me and it's on its way. So, yeah, but Abby says they're buying them for all the migrants. You know, but I just want to get my damn car, you know. Where I live, you can't do anything without a car, you know. Harmony Montgomery, I got to look into that, guys. I haven't even had a chance to look into that. Antonio, I had the same problem. Wait 2 months. I have been waiting 2 months. I extended my lease. My lease was up 2 months ago, but I had to extend it. So They've just told me that my car is on its way. The check is in the mail. So I should be getting my new car, you know. And I don't buy cars anymore. I lease them. So I usually take a 36-month lease. And this way I get a new car every 3 years. It's pretty cool, right? Bando Joy Zep 7. Hi, Bill. Looking well. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming by. All you guys, we had 128 people in the chat, 124 thumbs up. So good to see all you guys, man. Jerry Piaskowski, I'd rather buy a boat. Jerry, they say boats are holes in the water in which you throw money. You've heard that one before, right? Annette Brown, love my RD. I love the RDX too. It's Mike Geary. Look, Mike Geary is a great guy. He's a retired NYPD sergeant. He's an attorney. He's the dean of a college. Smart guy, you know. How do I know all these smart people? Here I am, and I know all these smart people. Met them in law enforcement too, you know. Janice Martin, true about boats. Charlotte and I buy a brand new, pay off in 4 years and get a new one. Good for you. Good for you. That's great. 65-foot boat was the most money I ever wasted. Miss Kurt Cobain, yeah, I haven't started physical therapy yet. What I've been doing is walking. I'm just supposed to walk a lot. So today I took a little bit of a walk. I'll probably take a short walk later. It is actually pretty painful to walk. I'm walking with a cane. But I got to do it, you know. So I'll probably go for another very short walk. And then, you know, it gets, you know, it gets exhausting. Antonio, hi, Mike G. Charlotte Ann, the coroner is on the scene. She is not alive. Robert Clark, hey, Bill. Hey, chat. Good to see Robert Clark. Montana sunsets. Wow. Richella Pranzo, yeah, I'm working through the pain, Richella. Thank you for the encouragement. Guys, I just want, Jimmy Calandra, hey, Bill, good to see you get better, my friend. You're in my prayers. Thank you, Jimmy. Great to see you, man. I always tune into your show. You know, I tune in. I love your show. I love hearing the stories. You know, cops and wise guys and we're storytellers. We all love to tell stories, you know. And that's what a lot of this podcasting stuff is. It's being a good storyteller, you know. Charlotte Ann, you got some nice shade area. Mary Martins, what is wrong with people? These poor babies. Kim Alliston, Marilyn Minetta, nothing better than law enforcement officials. Please, you're the best kind of people. Go blue, and thank you for your service. Thank you so much. Yeah, Jimmy, we're going to be coming back on. I'm just doing it slowly because I'm a little bit sort of not at 100% yet. So some people that saw me yesterday, in fact, my father-in-law called my wife and said, "Oh, Billy looked great last night. He's totally better." And she's like, "He is not." And, you know, I was, although I forced myself to do the show yesterday, I was in a little bit of pain doing it. Because I'm not supposed to have my leg, I'm supposed to be like extended out and it's supposed to be on a cushion and, you know, out, not straight under me. So I'm supposed to ice it like 4 times a day. So all this stuff takes lots of time. So how's everyone doing out there? Again, great to see you. I'm happy to do this from outside. It's so beautiful. Thank you, Marshall Lambert. Miss Kurt Cobain takes time and patience. Jamie Pimentel, thank you, buddy. Hello to everyone. 132 in the chat. Wow, we're doing pretty good. Nice pool. Abby, well, I'm trying to take it easy, but, you know, I'm a type A personality. I'm always, thank you, Jimmy. I'm always here for you. I'm a phone call away. Appreciate that. You know, I'm a type A personality. I always, you know, I always want to be doing things. And Philly Grimaldi could probably tell you guys how type A I am. He's like, calm down, calm down. Yeah, you're right. I have to calm down. But if I calm down, it wouldn't be me, you know. That's not who I am, I guess, you know. Antonio, everything good in Huntington, Bill. Go for a swim, Sarge. I will later on. Thank you, Antonio. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone that's again, I hit the stand. Everyone that's tuning in and is tuned in today, that gave us a thumbs up. Really appreciate you guys. This is therapeutic. This is part of my PT, part of my physical therapy. Go on the air and talk to you guys, you know. Charlotte Ann, Jamie Pimentel. Yeah, rest in peace to Pio Marissa Reyes Gomez. You know, it's horrible that these things happen. Someone's referring to an active police officer who was killed yesterday in a domestic violence incident. Her own husband killed her. Just horrendous, you know. It just shows you that police are not immune from domestic violence. Indian paintbrush. Yeah, I read that an armed man was killed yesterday near Dallas after trying to enter a kid's school. Well, that's the whole expression. You need a good guy with a gun to take out a bad guy with a gun. And it happens time and time again. It didn't happen in Uvalde as quickly as we would have liked it to have happened. But it happens often enough. Mary Martins, always nice to hear listening to you. Take care of yourself. Thank you, Mary Martins. So nice to have all you guys here. I tell you, it's nice. Sometimes it's really nice to feel the sun on your back, you know. You feel that sun. It's invigorating, you know. It saps you of energy, but at the same time, it feels good. Let me move this a little bit. Let me see. You can see a little bit. See my yard there. There we go. Get to see a little bit more of the yard. 10 minutes of vitamin D, yeah. The sun is, you know, I was a couple of weeks ago, I was out at Robert Moses, and Antonio, you know Robert Moses, you're being a Long Island boy. Just beautiful, man. Pull up to the beach, bring the chairs, sit along the beach, and just, you have a couple of sandwiches, something nice to drink. And I chilled there, hung out there for like 6 hours. It was so beautiful. And it's so nice to go to Robert Moses. It's less crowded, I think, than Jones Beach. And just, I think it's a nicer beach. And all you Long Island people, you can agree or disagree with me, but I love it out there. Robert Moses, for you guys that aren't around here, it's a sort of more of a private beach. But it's past Gilgo Beach, which was the site of those serial killing body dumps. And Robert Moses is past there. Antonio, it's stunning, beautiful. It's not a crowd. You're right. I think Robert Moses, I used to, when I lived on Long Island, I used to get the four-wheel drive pass, and there was a place called Sore Thumb where you could take your four-wheel drive out onto the sand, and you could go there at any time. And you needed that pass, and you could go fishing at any time. But as I said, you needed that four-wheel drive pass. And Lynn Mesa, do you have to take a bridge to get there? Yes, you do. The Robert Moses Causeway Bridge. God only knows. Is that, you know, that song, if that's the song you're referring to by the Beach Boys, I love that tune. And the video that the Beach Boys made to that, I'll give you a couple of bars of that tune. I may not always love you, long as there are stars above you. You never need to doubt it. I'll make you so sure about it. God only knows what I'd be without you. God only knows what I'd be without you. And if you ever leave me, life would still go on, believe me. The world would do nothing to me, but what else could live into me? God only knows what I'd be without you. That's a great tune, man. The Beach Boys. Um, no, by King, and so it wasn't even the tune you meant, Leslie and Nada Cronin. Brian Wilson, yeah, what a great songwriter. That tune, you know, I used to teach at an all-black college, and I played that tune for the class, and they didn't even know who the hell are the Beach Boys. And I played that tune for them with the video, and every single kid in that class was like, "Oh my God, this was an amazing, amazing tune." So it just shows you how you can connect with music, with people that don't even know the musician that you're referring to, and music connects people, you know. And God only knows what a tune. And if you guys haven't seen the video, there's a video of that tune, God only knows, where there's artists from all different music genres that sing that tune. And it's just one of the most incredible videos I have ever seen. And that's God only knows, yeah. What an amazing, amazing song. Love the Beach Boys. I remember I saw the Beach Boys. I can't even remember what year. It must have been in the 80s, before I even came on the police department. They played on the White House lawn. And it was just, what an incredible sight. And I guess it must have been like 1981, 82. And it was just incredible, just incredible. So, 122 in the chat, 147 thumbs up. Pauline Buckles, thank you, Pauline, for your card that you sent me, and thank you for being here. Kathy Bates. Well, guys, we're at 42 minutes. I just actually wanted to, just come on and say hello and keep my YouTube chops up, you know, and keep you guys in the channel, keep you guys listening. So I want to say at this point, thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you guys so much for your kind words, your prayers, all your thoughts, and thank you, Billy Ryan Investigative Group. Good to see all you guys. Pauline Robb, yep, somebody's got to kill the bad guy. Well, guys, thank you so much. Have a great day, and hopefully I'll see you very soon.